Hi everyone, this is Harrison.
And Samuel, welcome.
Welcome. We are from Escape Trailer Industries. First off, a big thank you to the organizers for the Florida Egg Rally. We're really happy to be supporting the fiberglass community. Today we're going to be talking about Escape Trailer and what makes your trailer unique. Come with us. How do you like your eggs, Samuel?
I like mine sunny side up. I flipped them once and that's how they look like.
Perfect. And I'm a little bit more adventurous when it comes to my eggs. I like mine scrambled with some green onions and barbecue sauce on the side. And you can imagine there are so many different ways to cook something as simple as an egg. Different ways to cook it, ingredients, all those things. And shouldn't there be just as much customization in your trailer? And that's what we thought here at Escape. So here at Escape, we offer an unparalleled level of customization and personalization. So Samuel, can you tell us a little bit about what customization and personalization actually are?
So customization means that you have a choice of a lot of options. I just name a few that could be different batteries, different oven, air conditioning. Now the reason we are doing this is so that you have the choice to build this trailer according your camping style. We realize not everyone is boondocking and not everyone is on a full service campground. So we built the trailer the way you like to travel. When it comes to personalization, here we give you three different options. So we have on the interior, we have the maple, the oak, and the contemporary. And there are 7 different color choices on the fabric, the formica, and the flooring. Now, if any of those 7 don't work for you, no worries, you can provide your own and we'll put it in for you. So we'll start today with one of our 6 different floor plans. We'll start with the smallest one, the 17. So let's go there. So just a little heads up, we are doing a little bit of an introduction to each of our trailers. We have this much more detailed on our website and on YouTube as well. We start with the 17, which comes in 17A and 17B. 17B is the one with the bathroom. That's the one that we have right here. And I will pinpoint a few of its options. So you see the 17B, it's the only one that has, and the 17A, the only one that has a single axle. This one here comes with our standard manual awning and has the frameless windows. Now we go inside. We'll start with the dinette. So the 17B would be an ideal unit for a smaller tow vehicle. We have 4,000 pounds gross vehicle weight rating on this one. And you can sleep in this configuration 3 people, but we also have a configuration that sleeps 4 people where we have a gaucho bunk towards the front of the trailer with its second dinette. So Harrison, let's go and have a look right there. Now we were talking about choices earlier. This is a good example. Now in this trailer, you can choose either of these dinettes to stay as dinettes, or we can make a permanent bed out of it. So for instance, this could turn into a permanent bed, or we can add a gaucho bunk. So you have a second bed up here, and then you can sleep like 2 children here and use the front dinette to eat. Okay. Harrison, what else have you got in this trailer?
The 17B is a great trailer. As Samuel mentioned, it's got a 4,000-pound GVWR, and it really has everything you need to get out and camp, right? Especially if you've got a lighter tow vehicle, you can really tow this with a good SUV.
Yeah.
It also has, as we can see here, a full fiberglass wet bath. All of our units, except the 17A, all have wet baths, and the 17A does not have a bathroom.
And on that note, we are coming out with a 23 foot. So that's going to be on the larger spectrum. That one will actually have a dry bath. So stay tuned on that one. We are building the prototype this year. So we see a little fridge in this unit, 3 cubic foot. Now we have the option to go up to 4 cubic feet in this one. You can also add a little microwave in this compartment or just keep it as storage. In this one here, you see the interior is oak. It's got more structure here. And in terms of how it's built, just to give you a little bit of an idea, the doors here, that is all hardwood. And then the wall here, that's kind of more of a photo finish. In terms of storage, although it's a small unit, we do have plenty of storage here in the kitchen and underneath the sink as well. So what we are trying at Escape Trail is to use as much storage areas that we can use. And then you see the Formica here. So the Formica, basically you find it on all the countertops, including your flip-up counters and the dinettes. And there's a 2-burner stove right here.
And that is standard.
Yes, that's right. Speaking of storage, we'll have a quick peek up here. You see all of this area is all storage. We know that for a trailer that's a little smaller, that's a very important feature. I will have much more storage right underneath here. This is underneath the dinette bench. Okay, Harrison, I say we go to the next up, which is our 19-foot. Now we're looking at the 19-foot. The 19-foot has double axle. It's a little wider and a little taller as well, plus a little longer compared to the 17-foot. Now in this one here, we have in the very back is our, you see through here, we have our queen size bed, and then to the front we have our dinette. So let's step inside. Now the 19-foot is a very popular option. We find that for customers, this is a unit that a lot of customers feel it's not too small, it's not too big. It provides a permanent bed, so you don't have to make this every day. You have a place to sleep, or even during the day, if you just want to take a nap, it's right here. Kitchen size, it's bigger. So we have our sink and all our faucets, something like that. So they are basically similar to what you would find at home. Now, with that extra space in this kitchen comes extra options. So we can have our standard 2-burner, or we can have an oven with 3 burners, and then the oven sits right underneath here. Now in this configuration, just to give you an idea of the storage, so Harrison, you can imagine if you and your larger family is going out camping, there's loads of space. It's nice and deep. Give you a perspective here. You can put loads and loads of stuff. Also down here, a little more. And this runs all across to the very back. Now looking underneath the bed, you can just open this up and you see a huge storage area right there. Now on this side, we see the standard 5 cubic foot fridge. So there's a little ice compartment up front, up top here. And we have our microwave here on top. Now we could also, for those who prefer to maybe have a little more space on the fridge, we could eliminate the microwave up here and put a 6-foot cubic fridge in there. Another option we have is for those who like boondocking, we can add a 5.5 cubic fridge compressor, a compressor fridge, and that one will run 100% on electric. So nice features that we have here. A little mirror, we can see ourselves right here, and you see again the beautiful hardwood that we are using in here. Now this one comes standard with a hanging rod, so you see this size here fits just nicely in there. But if you are more the sort of person who folds the clothes, we can put shelves in here, and then you can use the space with the shelves. All right, let's have a look inside the bathroom, and I'm going to step inside to give us a bit of an idea of the overall size.
And how tall are you, Samuel?
So I am 5'11", or just short of 6 feet. So if I stand up, I will touch the ceiling, but I would say it is a comfortable space overall. And if you're a little taller than me, you can always sit down here on the toilet and then, you know, shower like that. So this is your bathroom, and then peek on the toilet here. Now with the toilet we have either the standard, which we see here in the back with a hand flush, and then the option will be a foot flush where you just press.
And we also have the option for composting toilets.
Absolutely.
As well.
Great boondocking feature, so that's brand new for 2021. So we have a composting toilet. We use the Airhead. We had two choices here between Airhead and Nature's Head, and we got feedback from customers, and we took that on board, and that's why we chose the Airhead. All right.
You've also got the 4-person dinette here at the front. This comes standard in the bench seat configuration, so 2 opposing benches. You can also have this as a U-shape dinette as an option, so you'd have some seating across the back here. And I always say that it's great if you've got 2 people in here and then a dog laying across the back. And all of our tables are always on a standard slider, so you can slide them side to side to get in and out easy. And of course, like we saw on the 17, you've got storage all underneath these benches.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you see I can see just fine out of these windows. We do have the option to raise the entire dinette area by 3 inches. So some customers who are not as tall as myself, they would choose that just to make sure they have a nice view right out there. So that is a quick overview of our 19. And we step outside and we look at the bigger brother, which, Harrison, is
the 21NE.
That's right. So with the 19, we mentioned it's a very popular floor plan, but we did get feedback from customers who wanted this same floor plan just bigger, and that's what we have in the 21NE.
So yeah, we took that customer feedback on board, and early last year we delivered our first 21NE.
Yes.
So as some highlights, obviously it's the same floor plan, but 2 feet longer and 4 inches wider.
Yeah.
So about 5 or so inches you see in the kitchen space in between the cooktop and the sink, and then the rest all goes into the dinette. So yes, we'll pop inside here, and you'll see here at the front that the 21NE has a U-shaped dinette in the front as a standard. And when this turns into a bed, all of our dinettes turn into beds. This is a queen size bed. And when it's a dinette, it's a 6-person dinette. So great for games night or having other people inside the trailer. And I think it's really great to be able to sleep, 4 adults in the trailer. Yeah. And also in this trailer, as well as the 19, there is the option for a cot.
Yes. So
that's kind of a military style stretcher that would go from here to the other side and to sleep another person. That's got a weight limit of 200 pounds. So I think it's really great to be able to see more people inside the trailer. So
this bed is slightly smaller than the front one, the queen bed, but it does give you so much more space, also just sitting wise. If you imagine this is a U shape, so I can sit 2 people right here. I can sit at least 1 person comfortable on this side. So loads of space for you, and still a big table with this configuration. So we really like this. And what happens is, because this is all bigger, your storage becomes that much bigger as well. So you have all of that across, and here that's a good example. You see even behind here we have this storage area. So we really are happy to see that we can provide that. And if Harrison, I'm just going to quickly open up the dinette area here. Now, you can reach this area from either here. You see how deep that goes? And there's a few configurations that can be done here. We have done a video that was called RVing with Pets, where we had described the option of putting in a little door right here, and then we can put in a divider here, and you can have your dog or your cat kind of, you know, a little space for them to rest. Now, Harrison, you mentioned the unit is a little wider, and if I stand over here, so if you're going, you know, in your mind back to the 19-foot and you compare this, you will actually see that there's quite a bit more room here in terms of, you know, walking around. One is cooking, the other one may want to pass by. So there's loads of flooring area here. Kitchen is a little wider. Nice little flip-up counter here on the side. Storage again here increased. Now there's a nice little option right here. This one is our backup camera. So this is the monitor that goes in your truck. And then the beauty of this one is it's basically, not only does it help you backing up when you you know, reverse and park, but you can actually see the traffic on the road. So you see what happens behind you, and that's great if you're changing or when you're changing lanes. Okay, here's our bed. Storage situation similar to what we had in the 19-foot. And by the way, this one here is in maple. That's how maple looks. It's a little lighter, a little less texture all together, and very popular.
And has the acrylic perspex inlay on the overhead cabinetry. And this is the same with the contemporary option as well.
Absolutely.
This trailer that we're looking at, the 21NE, has the 6 cubic foot fridge that Samuel mentioned as a standard. So it's optional on the 19, but standard on the 21NE and Classic, which we'll show you.
Look at all this space in here. That's a proper freezer.
Fantastic.
That's a 3-way fridge. So all our fridges are 3-way. So propane, DC and AC. Again, with the option of the compressor fridge in certain models. Okay. Looked at the kitchen. And
these are what the shelves.
This is how it looks like, having it with shelves. Now we have the option here. We can leave it like this. You see this goes nice and deep, but we can also have another drawer right in here, and you can use one drawer and this as shelves, or you can have it as a hanging rod. So all of that is possible. Bathroom, a quick peek. I'll quickly bring this down. And I'll look into the bathroom. So similar to what you've seen. Now let's step inside. Okay, so this one here, plenty of space. Again, we have our shower, we have our little sink here on the side, and then the toilet. There is a toilet paper holder here, so it doesn't get all too wet. And again, in the back, we have a little medicine cabinet right here. Now, we haven't talked about this feature. So we basically have a curtain that goes right across here.
Absolutely. And this material here is a hydrophobic material. So if any water does get past the curtain, you've got this nice hydrophobic material here as well.
Yeah.
Now we will show the 21 Classic.
Absolutely. Now, before we go there, Harrison, why don't we have a look up and we kind of talk about different options. So each trailer comes standard with one max fan. You see that over here. The max fan is a wonderful option for dry camping. It runs on your battery and it basically pulls air in or out to keep your trailer cool. And I think, Harrison, you had, what was the amp hour?
4.4 amps.
4.4 amps. So a great unit, a great tool if you decide not to take the air conditioning, right? This comes standard. You can have a second one here, or you can just have the standard hatch or an air conditioning. And with the air conditioning, we have two choices, the standard and the other one, which is our Mach 10. This is a 13,500 BTU, which is more powerful, but surprisingly it's more quiet. So that's why we offer that second type of air conditioning as well. So that's in terms of cooling our units. And now we go to the 21 Classic. Maybe a quick zoom in from the side actually, because we see a couple of very nice features on this 21ME. So what we see here is our options. These ones are frameless windows. They are top hinged, so what happens is when it rains, you can still keep them open and the rain just comes off like that. We also have a power awning. The power awning is operated just with a little button here, and open that up here.
So the power awning is an option with the manual awning coming standard on all of our trailers.
Absolutely.
This power awning also features a wind sensor. So if you're away from your trailer, going for a hike, for example, and it starts getting windy and this is bouncing around, it'll automatically retract itself back into the trailer.
Yes. And the wind sensor can be set, so you can decide how strong the wind should be before it brings it in. You see the little LED light right there? So this is a beautiful feature if it's still warm at night and you want to sit outside. Use this as your extended living room, so to speak. You can illuminate it, and you see this LED light, you can dim it, so you can kind of change the mood on the light, so to speak.
And that is available on the manual awning or the power awning.
Absolutely, yeah. This unit comes with with various. Put that back. So here you see we have an outside shower. Now you can have the outside shower on this one on both sides. So we feel that this one here typically works great if you have a little table and you build yourself an outside kitchen. But we have the option of the shower on the other side, and that's, I call this the messy area where you spray the dog or your boots. So two different locations for outside shower on this unit. Okay, quick peek here. With this access hatch, we can reach the storage that you saw from inside. So this is underneath your bed. Okay, so if you have a little longer items, you can put them right in there. And then in the back, you will see we have always a spare tire.
Full size spare.
Full size, that's standard. And you do have a 2x2 receiver, so this is standard. 150 pounds max, so this is ideal for your bicycles, for instance. Okay, here we go. 21 Classic. The 21 Classic, just showing the front here first. We see the storage box. All of our units have the option of the fiberglass storage box. So if you have more bulky items, they can go right in there. Here, for instance, we just tossed in a carpet, nice and spacious. And then we close it like that. And there's a little lock here, so we can lock it on both sides.
Lock with the padlock. It's a full fiberglass front storage box made here in our facility. It's also finished with a rock guard to protect the body of the trailer and keep it looking nice for as long as possible.
Yes, and I do think that this one here, we are now newly outsourcing the storage box. This is a good example of what Carl mentioned is, as we're growing our production, there's a few things that we are able to outsource without compromising quality, and this is one of them. Okay, having a look up front. So first thing you notice is our power jack. Now the power jack is an option. Standard is the manual. Let me quickly show you how that looks like. So the manual jack, you just turn it. It's easy to do, it just takes more turns. That's how it comes standard. If you prefer to use the power option, we can add that for you right here. Okay, let's have a look at the 21 Classic. It's the model where you can add the most windows to. So what you see right now is how it comes standard, but we could add another window here where the bathroom sits. We could add another window up front here where the bed is, and those are validated options, meaning you can just pick and choose and we put it in for you. All right, let's have a look what we see outside. I notice we have a little propane connector here. Again, all our units have the option of a quick connector. Now this is great if you like barbecuing outside. You just pop in the hose here, it comes with the hose, attach it to your barbecue or fire pit to run it. It comes with a regulator already, so you don't want the regulator on your device.
And you'll plug this in anything that takes those little green gas bottles, the propane gas bottles.
That's right, yes. Okay, let's step inside. Now, I find this 21 Classic especially intriguing for those customers who like to live in a unit. So we have escape trailer customers who actually live in them permanently or semi-permanently, meaning they go for weeks or months at a time. Reason I'm saying this is this unit has a ton of storage and a beautiful large kitchen. So maybe start with the kitchen. You see here we have got an option, which is the 3-burner Dometic oven. So we have a nice oven down here, and then we have 3-burner on top, tons of kitchen counter. And by the way, on the oven we have different options. We also have a microwave convection oven that will run on power, and so that's a great boondocking feature as well. Plus we have a flush mount oven as well. So in a way we have 2 real oven choices and a third one, which is the convection oven. It's a little bit of a mix between a microwave and an oven. Okay, kitchen. We mentioned loads of storage here. There's again our sink. Now we have, with all of this space here, we can add a bigger sink. And we've seen this before, that customers chose to bring their own sinks and we install it for them. So this is something we do at Escape Trailer. We provide you with the measurements, you send us the sink and we'll put it in for you. Loads of storage. Now you get all this storage even though you have an oven. You can imagine how much you can bring in this unit here. Again, this one is in beautiful maple. Dinette. Something that I personally like about this unit is that it has the rear dinette. So if you're somebody who likes to go camping on lakes or rivers or forests, typically you're backing up into the campsite and you have the beautiful view in the back. And you have those 3 windows here where you can just look out, have your dinner or your breakfast. It's beautiful. Fridge, again we have the larger one, the 6 cubic like we saw before, and the 21 NE. And Harrison, let's have a look at this compartment here. Look at the size of that.
This is another big reason why so many full-time campers love the Classic, 21 Classic.
I think we could hide in there.
I think you could.
Huh? This is huge.
Biggest wardrobe space and countertop space in the kitchen of all of our units, which a lot of people really like.
Yes, yeah.
Another feature that people really like about the 21 Classic is, well, there you've got your microwave cabinet if you opted for the microwave. Of course, all of our trailers will come pre-wired for microwaves, so you'll have a 120 volt outlet in there if you want to add one later on. But kind of like I was saying, a big reason why people like the Classic is because of the north-south bed in the front of the unit. So you see there, it's really nice that each person can get out on the bottom of the bed as opposed to crawling over the other person. Definitely very, very nice. And then to the right of that, you have your bathroom.
Yeah, now this bathroom, I'm going to quickly step in, is actually the deepest bathroom that we have of all our trailers. So just to give you a bit of a spatial awareness here, we've got all of this one here. So loads of space Again, we can add a window here if you want to, but if you like to keep it, the window won't be frosted, but if you like to keep it just private, no window, you always have a little fan up here.
That comes standard
Right?
in all the
That
units.
comes standard in all the units. It's battery powered. Now, underneath the bed, we have storage. I'm going to lift this up for us just to give you a little bit of a better look. Right
And you
there.
have the standard door here as well. Allows you to access that storage space. And then there you'll see a standard exterior access hatch. So good few ways to access all this nice big storage underneath the bed.
This trailer here shows us a few features. You see here in the very back, we call those reading lights. Now, on our website, under resources, you will see that for each trailer, we have compiled a sheet that you can go and do your research. So you can say, okay, I need more reading lights. How many reading lights can I add and where can I add them? It's all on this website under resources, options and locations. And any questions, let us know. We'll walk you through. Reading lights, great option just to give you a little bit more, spotlight feeling. Harrison, do you remember when we did the video with the RVing with pets? This one here was quite an interesting one because we had a customer who has a rabbit, 30-pound rabbit, and so we decided that we will take this cabinet, this drawer out, and we'll have this one here a little lower in this area. We'll add a countertop on this side. We will reinforce the wall here so that he can put the kennel here. That's one very special example of customization that you can do at Escape Trailer. Okay, anything else that we missed in here, Harrison?
Think we've looked at everything. One thing I can mention is in all the trailers, you have the option for a stereo.
Yeah.
And that will come with either 2 or 4 speakers, depending on the trailer. This is a great option. It'll do Bluetooth, FM, AM, CDs, DVDs, USB sticks. It's got an aux port, and you can also, actually, this is great. You have the option for TV cable ready.
Right.
So you can have a coax port on the side of the trailer, which will go through here. And then you can plug your stereo cables from your TV into the stereo system. So you could have your TV audio coming through the speakers in the trailer. So it really makes it kind of a nice, fun zone to go into.
And speaking of TV, so you will have the TV installed here. Now we don't provide the TV, but we give you instructions on how to install it. And the TV arm would sort of swing out so you can sit at the dinette and watch TV. We talked about windows, Harrison, right? There's another window that we can add right here.
And the options of where you can put windows will also be on those floor plan documents that Samuel mentioned.
Yes. Now, Harrison, if you don't mind swinging by over there to show us the 12-volt outlet. So each trailer comes with a 12-volt USB outlet. Now, we can add more to your trailer. We can add more of either those outlets or more 120 outlets in various locations. So it's pick and choose basically. All right, I think we're gonna move on to our fifth wheel now.
We are very proud of our fifth wheel. It has a GVWR of 5,500 pounds, so it's nice and light. But you still get a lot of nice storage inside of here. Samuel is showing here. You have the option for aluminum rims on all of our trailers, and they look nice and sharp.
They do. Now, the trailers that you see in our showroom here, that is the clearance that you get with each of them. We can add a high lift kit. So again, you may be the kind of customer who is going more on a little bit more bumpy roads, and you would like to have even more ground clearance. So we can raise the entire chassis by 258, so a bit more than 2.5 inches. And when we do this, we offer at the same time a double step. So a double step works great because you have a little less of a high step if you have that high lift kit. Okay, so again we see the power awning on this one. One of the beauties on this fifth wheel is if you've towed a fifth wheel, you know how nice that is. Also, you have a shorter profile on the road. So this fifth wheel together with your truck is typically smaller on the road than this one with, say, a 21 travel trailer. Let's step inside. So Harrison, I mentioned I'm 5'11", and I'm nowhere near the ceiling. So this is a great unit if you're taller than me, if you like that extra space. Again, we have the beautiful rear dinette.
This one is the U-shaped dinette, which is an option on the fifth wheel. Standard, you'd have that bench seat. The U-shape is just fantastic.
Yes. This unit comes, this is equipped with solar. Again, solar is an option on all your units. You can have 2 solar panels on this unit here, and it comes with a charge controller. Maybe Harrison, you can show us down there.
Absolutely. You've got 190 watt solar panels, and when you get the first one, that will come with your charge controller as well. And if you want to augment your solar capability, you can add what's called a solar port. So if you want to plug in your own portable solar suitcase or something like that into the trailer, so you can a lot of people use that to move it with the sun throughout the day, and it's a great way to just add on to your solar capability.
Yes, and in Florida you get loads of that sun, right? So this is when you're thinking of how you're traveling, and as Harrison said, if you're traveling more away from services, away from power and so on, then what we feel is a great option, and it's lithium batteries. So we had customers in previous years who asked, can we install lithium batteries? They would send it to us, we would install it for them. Since 2021, we provide the lithium batteries. We also have a special converter, and we are looking into a DC-DC charge controller. So to give an entire package in that sense. Works great with solar, works great with microwave convection oven. Got a little video on that one as well. So that's a package that we kind of really, it's a package we would recommend if you want that kind of a camper.
For lots of boondocking, for sure.
Lots of boondocking, yes. Okay, so this again is in oak. I have a peak on storage, so you see nice and deep. If I put my hand in there, all the way down.
You could hide in there too if you needed to.
Yes. Now there's a little area down here that works great for slippers. You can just pop them in there. There's another one right here. Now what my kids really like is the secret hiding space. I'll show you those. So underneath the steps we have a little bit of space here, but also here, see, tons of storage.
Tons of storage space.
Yeah. Bed up front, and some customers may wonder how much space have you got there. I can just sit here on the edge and give you an idea. Again, I'm just short of 5 feet, so I'm sitting here on the edge. I have plenty of headroom. We've got outlets on the sides, little cubby holders, loads of storage, and we have a queen size bed with space on the sides. So this is a very spacious bedroom.
And the great thing up here, like Samuel was saying, you've got all the storage that runs all the way through. You can store a lot of things in here. You've also got 120 volt outlets and cubbies there at the top. And then your LED captain's reading lights here at the bed come standard for the fifth wheel.
Yes, and there's your emergency exit, which you can also just open for fresh air. Harrison, some customers ask us about our vinyl, right? Let's have a look at that. So the kitchen is a great area to show that. So the interior of an escape trailer is covered with this beautiful vinyl. It's soft touch and it's very, very easy to clean.
Really, really nice.
Yes. So again, loads of headroom. Let's step into the bathroom. Okay, now here I definitely don't reach the top of the ceiling, so this has plenty of room. Now what we are doing today here is less interactive, but we do offer what we call a one-on-one tour, and It's basically you can book this in, and then Harrison will bring you through each of those trailers, or just the one that you would like to see. So for instance, if I missed a certain angle in here and you say, I really want to see that or have this measured, Harrison will be more than likely to take you on a personal tour. So it's called Personal Tour. It's our one-on-one tour, which you find on the website. A little heads up there. Okay, there's another compartment on the side. I'm going to open it up here.
Nice wardrobe space here. So that shelf at the top comes standard. You can add shelves below it if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Same goes for this, or similar for the cabinet here on the right. So this is how it looks standard. And you can always make this cabinet here a full height cabinet. So it'd come down here and you'd lose this space here, but you get all that storage space in the cabinet. Really nice, especially if you're full timing and you need more storage space.
Absolutely. And there's another one right here on the side for shoes or...
And then actually underneath the overhang on the outside, there's some storage there, which we can show.
Let's have a look at the outside. So we covered the inside here. Yes. So Harrison mentioned that outside storage. So we have all of this one here. This sits right on top of your 220-pound propane bottle storage.
And all these hatches are lockable
Yes.
as well.
Yeah. Now, in terms of fifth wheel, we find a lot of Escape owners appreciate the Anderson hitch. It's a very lightweight hitch, so you can just lift it up with one arm, slides into your truck, and if you are not traveling, you can slide it out. Yeah, great feature, the Anderson hitch. Okay, a light fifth wheel, 5,500 pounds on the gross vehicle weight rating, and we have on our website a towing guide that you can use to kind of judge whether or not your truck fits. Typically something like an F-150 works quite fine with it. There's a few things you want to check, like the height of your truck and so on, but a beautiful lightweight fifth wheel. That kind of completes our current models that we have. We have the E23 that I mentioned, and that E23 will be a travel trailer. It will be a little higher, be a little wider and longer. We are looking at about 5,500 pounds on the gross vehicle weight rating. And if you're interested in this one, we don't take deposits yet because we're still ahead of the prototype. So once we take the prototype, we will take deposits on that one. But if you're interested in that one, put your name down on. We have a wait list. So on our webpage, there's the E23. So go to trailer E23. You want to put your name on the wait list, and what we do is once we build the first ones, we will do a draw, and then we'll ask those customers if they want to be the first ones to take possession of one of those. That's just a little bit of a heads up on the E23, which will be brand new for us, and we are very excited. Harrison, anything else that we could cover today?
I think that is everything. One thing I just want to highlight here before we sign off here is that we are a very customer-centric company. So as Samuel has mentioned, we're always willing to, take ideas from customers and really put them forward to make the trailer better. We also, as Samuel mentioned, offer the one-on-one personal video tours, or they're a great way to learn more about our trailers. We also have ambassadors all the way throughout Canada and the US. So if you want to go see an Escape trailer in person, they are more than happy to help. Absolutely. And when you place an order, a few months before your trailer is set to be built, or a while before your trailer is set to be built, you'll work with one of our configuration experts, and they'll help you with choosing all the options in your trailer and really customizing it to make it your own. So I think that's where we'll sign off. Mm-hmm. Thank you everyone for watching. We really appreciate again the platform for the Florida Egg Rally. Big thanks again to the organizers. Always give us a call, shoot us an email. If you have any questions, we're always happy to help. And we are Escape Trailer, and we are built for you.